Hey everyone, welcome back to Backfires and Burnouts and part 3 of the BC Hot Rod Tour 2024. I have to give a big shout out to my very good friend Ken Coward. You've seen him in the videos from last year and some from this year. He's got the little maroon 23T bucket and is an absolute trooper. I know that this year he wasn't thinking he was going to bring it out, but he did, and well, we hit the weather, which you'll see in future episodes. But I got to give a big shout out to Ken for making these awesome trip itineraries. So it took me about 5 months to sort of get all the shop tours set up and get everything ready to go. I gave all that information to Ken and he made this absolutely awesome itinerary. It's got QR codes that lead you to maps of where we were going. It's got information on where we were going and all sorts of stuff. So anyone who wanted to either not take part in one of the events or, we had some people that were going to visit family and other things. They knew when they came back to the trip exactly where we were going to be and when. And it just made it so much easier and really awesome when everyone knew where to go and how to be there. So thank you, Ken. And so this is day 3. The BC Hot Rod Tour. We had beautiful weather. We're up in Kelowna, and we do something a little different than usual. It's not the usual car things, but really good tour stops. And check it out. Here we go. We've made it. Everyone made it today. A little thick in the head, some of us more than others, but today is going to be kind of a fun, chill day. We're going to go out and see some wildlife, which is super cool. And that was a stop we did last year. It was unsuspected or unplanned, and we went. And it actually turned out to be one of the great stops. So get out there and pet some wildlife. Super cool. There's snakes you can hold. There's emus that are like in your face. It's really cool. So, and then after that, about noonish, we'll be leaving, and whoever has booked for the wine tour and lunch, we will be heading off to the wine tour. Whoever hasn't, you're going to have a couple of hours to do whatever. So there's a whole group of people that aren't going on the wine tour, and some of you guys may want to queue up and go do something or look at something. And then at 12 or 2:45, we have another garage tour at Konquer's Rod and Custom, and there's lots to see there. And there's also a big bike shop, Konquer's Harley Bike Shop, which is just neat to go see. And then from there, we'll be heading up to Vernon. And tonight at the hotel in Vernon, there's Don Cherry's sports bar or whatever, and it's really good food there, and they're right connected to the hotel. And don't be too scared if you look at your phones, because tomorrow it's talking about snow in Lumby, but that's BS. That's BS.
It rained last year for a little bit, and then it cleared up. So
it's fine. So anyway, we'll talk about that tomorrow morning. But anyways, so I guess we'll sort of head out of here and at about 9:30. Follow the map. do that again and pet some kangaroos. Stay tuned.
that we've been doing hot rods for about eight-ish years, and we've moved our paint body from our old location, if some of you may have known, on Reed's Corner. Now we have our paint body moved over here, so we actually split our shop to body paint and assembly and fabrication. The 51 GMC is the very first truck that we ever did. We actually started it in the motorcycle shop across the street, and that just grew from there. So this is our pride and joy, but it had a bit of an incident last fall. So it's got some blemishes that we need to fix. More stuff comes last, customers come first. Rolls Royce just came to us about a week ago. It's a 61. It had a crack in the back of the cab, so we repaired it and fixed it and matched it. So it's going to be going home soon. Love your vehicles. It's awesome to see you guys. I had the privilege of having another car club last Saturday come through, about 25. So this is awesome. Having about 50-some vehicles passing through in 2 weeks is amazing. So thank you. Only one vehicle is ours in there. It's a 51 Merc. It's got a 454 1100 twin turbo engine in it with hydraulic suspension. Jeff's had that car for probably 7 years, but he hasn't driven it yet. So there's a push on it to get it roadworthy so he can at least drive it a couple times before we keep working on it. So in the shop we have a dually, which you can see through the window here. It's a 93. We lowered it, we painted it, we had the interior redone, smoked out the lenses, rubber guarded the truck bed, so just to change it up. And we are looking to sell it. The Roush Jeff picked up for a really good price. It was an estate sale of a well-known customer. It's a 2006. It's only got, now, when he bought it, it had about 11,000 kilometers. Now it's got 20. So it's in really great shape. Unfinished projects are just that. Our stuff we never get around to, so they're unfinished in the showroom now. We'll either get to them or we'll sell them to the right person. So in there's a 47 Willys Jeep, a 63 Divco milk truck, and a 57 Ford delivery. And also, lastly, there's a customer vehicle in there, a 36 Ford. We built him a 48 Oldsmobile a few years ago. He picked that up at auction. We've just kind of done a bumper-to-bumper assessment to kind of see what he needs to have done with it. This is Tim. He does our media, and he is a general manager next door. So I texted him to say, hey, there's an awesome, good-looking crowd here that we should take pictures of. We have a Galaxy, a 64 Galaxy in there. We have a 69 Chevelle that just got painted. Last year we did the engine for him. And the Galaxy is getting mechanical work done. We have an Acadian in there that just recently got painted because when he was driving on the highway, the hood flipped up and damaged the fender in the hood. So we just paint matched that one. I think it's a 61. In the back of our shop, we have a Ford, a Studebaker, a Meteor, and a Cadillac that we've never touched. Those are unfinished projects again too.
So after leaving Konkers and heading up to Vernon, we had one little incident. Dave in his Mustang Fastback lost the fuel pump. Luckily Jim had a spare and we got them all set up and ended up getting up to Vernon and set up at the hotel for the night. I hope you guys enjoyed that. It was something a little different, something for the wives. You know, they let us do all this fun car stuff and come along on the journey with us. And so, you know, with all the garage tours and stuff we were doing, it was time to give back a little bit. So they're great tours. They're fun. Tasted a bit of wine. The food was awesome, and that. So hope you enjoyed that. And we will see you on the next one where we get a little bit wet on our way out to Lumbee. Anyway, guys, don't forget to like and subscribe. See you later.